Hello and welcome. My name is Spacemuffin and this is the Void Strategy. So today, guys, we're going to be talking about Green Lantern DCU. This is, of course, Guy Gardner. And we're going to first and foremost recruit him. Before we do, though, guys, please hit that like and subscribe button. We're really trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, guys, and you guys have been doing amazing. So let's go and recruit him. So we have a little bit of things saved up here. So there was a 30% increase. So what does that mean? That means you have a 30% chance of pulling this character, more so than the other one. So it's basically almost like having it as your desired hero. So let's go ahead and see if we can pull him. And let's see. Wouldn't that be sick if we just pulled him like the first time? So a bunch of garbage. So not a big deal. Not a big deal. Okay. Didn't really get anything. So now we are going to use this. See if hopefully we can... Okay, nope. Okay, so now we are going to recruit. We're going to use 2,000 gems here. And hopefully we should get him. Looks like nothing. Wow, I have like the worst RNG in this game. It's really bad, guys. It's really bad. Okay, so there's that. So let's talk about Green Lantern DCU. I'll kind of talk about him as a unit first and foremost before we kind of do that. So he is an epic, and so that means you will eventually be able to get him in the desired heroes. I believe once the event is over. And what's interesting about him is he has some really good abilities. He's got Slugger Stomp. So he conjures a giant shoe to literally squash an enemy like a bug, dealing superpower damage equal to 300% of his attack. So that's really good. If the target has more than 50% HP, he deals a critical hit. So I think that guarantees you a crit. So that's pretty overpowered. And of course, you can see the level 2, 3 here as well. His second ability is Emerald Knuckle. So this is where he punches an enemy square in the face, and it deals 85% of his attack. Okay, and then he's got this really interesting ability. It's called Baltimore Chop. That's his ability, and so bats an explosive ball of energy at the enemy with highness equal to 150% of his attack, and he also inflicts the target with interference. So also really good. So it's actually a pretty interesting mechanic here. So he looks like he synergizes very well with the other lanterns. This last ability here is something to prove. It basically gives him a permanent shield. So he converts 5% of that damage into a shield. And as you level up, it gets better. So I wonder how that synergizes with characters like Lex Luthor and things like that. So we're going to check that out. So moving forward, guys, a lot of people have been asking, no, this is not part of the Superman Legacy event. The Superman Legacy event is over. And so you can still, at least at the time of recording, you can still buy things from the shop and things like that. Let's go into his actual event here. So if we scroll down, if we go to Event Center, it's called Emerald Eclipse. So you can kind of get emeralds by doing tasks. So it's kind of similar to you're going to want to do these like daily. So you're going to want to do the arena and things like that daily to get these emerald rings, basically. And then, you can do the seasonal missions as well. And a lot of it's just ranking up, ranking the character up, basically. So once you get rings, you can kind of, use them to unlock these things and eventually kind of do it like that. So there are some other limited time events here, such as the Digital Universe limited time deal. This is with Batman. So this is basically a... kind of one of these deals where you kind of fight through and you get benefits and things like that. If you guys want to see me do a video on that, let me know. And then, of course, we have the Gotham Carnival that's happening. I can't speak. The Gotham Carnival. And so this is kind of nice. You can kind of... It's the same thing, like with the Flash. It's literally the same thing. I wish they were just a little bit more creative with this, but it's kind of like how you have in the Arrow's room, basically. So I don't know. I mean, I was hoping like they would do like kind of a little bit more with the event, kind of like how they did with Superman. I understand that Superman's a bigger character. I totally get that. Once I do unlock him, because I refuse to pay that $50, I will kind of give you guys maybe a little bit of a breakdown of the character. So awesome, guys. This is gonna be a quick one, but thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate you guys' support. Once again, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, guys, and we will see you in the next video.